Hello and welcome back to Man v Film. I'm going to be talking about New York Ninja, a new release from Vinegar Syndrome and a new movie. Now, chances are you already know a little bit about this. They discovered the original negative of a movie that was recorded in 1984. There was no sound to it. They brought in a host of genre action movie familiar names to voice over, and they recreated a movie without actually having the script. And a lot of that is what makes the movie so wonderful. It is a film that is poorly acted.
It's not fair. Why? Why? Why?
That has some fantastic action set pieces in it. That has some atrocious action set pieces in it. That has a sense of energy and gusto, that it just keeps you entertained with the sheer audacity of what is on show here. It's a movie that was lost and now has been found and given a shiny new kind of treatment that it may never have had, and it's wonderful because of that. The main story here is we have our character of John, who right at the start, his wife, girlfriend is like, hey, we're having a baby, I'll talk to you about it later on, and immediately goes off and gets killed by a gang of some sort. New York seems to be just covered in these weird looking gangland members, which I'm sure is the same 6 or 7 guys just with like different stuff covering their faces. And well, John, after a moment of anger, shall we say, unleashes his inner ninja to fight back against the scourge of New York City. And it's as fun as you would expect. And as if that wasn't enough, there's a whole side story of missing women, of a plutonium killer, which is just, you know, so weird and out there and just head-scratchingly baffling that I utterly loved that whole aspect of it. We've got detectives trying to uncover whom the New York Ninja is, and we've got a news crew comprising of an anchor woman, a camera person and a sound person who happens to be John as well. And in one sequence there's actually the kind of Superman effect where John's like, I'm just going to go away and get some food, and then the ninja appears, kicks the crap out of several assailants, and then appears back at the van and he's like, hey, did I miss anything? It's just so much fun.
Hey, did I miss anything?
And it has these terrific action as well as some ropey action that's really enjoyable to watch. It's one of those ones going where you can actually see them almost thinking about the choreography. You know, there's no almost, they are quite clearly thinking about it. You know, where some guys just like, wait, no, it's not my turn. Wait, no, I just need to stand here and watch for a little bit. I don't know what to do, I'll just watch. Now I'll attack. I just get beat up. But it's fun. It's fun with it. I liked Johnny Liu. I thought he was very charismatic. In the role, I think when he has to emote in any way, shape or form, it's god awful. I love the fact that the gangs are just horrendous people who just seem to be patrolling the streets, just causing utter carnage. There's a small story about a little boy as well, whom the gangs are like beating up. There's a point where there's like 6 or 7 on this little boy who can only be about 10, just kicking the crap out of him. There's a point where they just destroy a car because they can. But it's incredibly fun sequences, and that's the thing about the movie. It's never boring. It never languishes without much excitement or propulsion to it. It moves on to the next action set piece fairly quickly. It's always concentrating on the plot and the story and getting the movie forward. And I really kind of liked it as an exploitation and weird kind of 1984 2021 hybrid. I think it works incredibly well. It's not the kind of thing I would hope to see a lot of, but in a rare occurrence like this, I think it works incredibly well. And I think the voice cast, for the most part, is generally pretty great, and it also fits in with the aesthetic of the 80s, where overdubbing was quite prevalent in a lot of these movies, and it just kind of gives you that nostalgic feeling. So it's current made movie, but with heavy nostalgia, because it was technically filmed back in that time. I think it's a marvellous achievement more than anything. And if you're a fan of genre cinema who likes the kind of movies that are rough around the edges and are willing to forgive a lot of the misgivings that things like this may have, New York Ninja is absolutely astounding. And this is one of those super editions where, I'll just open it up a little bit, if you haven't seen it, where it's got the movie, it's got the I Heart New York Ninja, it's got a booklet and a slipcase on the disc, and there's also a documentary about the making and the restoration of this project, which is highly interesting as well. New York Ninja, hell of a lot of fun, highly recommended. I would suggest picking it up if you love this kind of movie, and I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment box below. As always, there's more content up here that you can see more of my videos if you're interested in that kind of thing. If you think I deserve it, hit this video with a like, maybe even subscribe if you haven't done so. That'd be fantastic. And if you're looking to give me that extra support that's going to really help the channel, you can join the membership program or the Patreon program. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.